What if I told you that one simple habit is quietly draining your energy, killing your confidence, and keeping you stuck in life? You wake up feeling exhausted, unmotivated, and frustrated, trapped in a cycle you can't escape. But what if the secret to unshakable self-control, mental clarity, and true masculinity has been hiding in plain sight this whole time? Stick with me, because after hearing this, you will never look at this habit the same way again. This is a topic most people avoid, but everyone deals with. Society calls it normal, harmless, even healthy. But have you ever stopped to question it? What if this so-called harmless habit is the very thing holding you back, keeping you weak, distracted, and distant from the life you know you could be living? The ancient Stoics, some of the greatest minds in history, knew something that modern society ignores. They understood the power of discipline, the cost of chasing pleasure, and the secret to true self-mastery. And today, I'm going to share their wisdom so you can break free, reclaim your energy, and transform your life. The problem: why this habit is destroying you. Let's be honest, you've felt it. That sense of guilt after indulging. The lack of motivation that follows. That hollow feeling, like something inside you is slowly slipping away. Science now explains why. Every time you give in to this habit, your brain releases a powerful surge of dopamine, the pleasure chemical. It feels good in the moment. But here's the trap. The more you indulge, the more your brain gets addicted to quick, easy pleasure. And just like any addiction, the side effects start to show. You feel drained, weak, and unmotivated. Your drive to accomplish real goals fades, because your brain has already been rewarded without you actually achieving anything. The Stoics understood this problem long before we had neuroscience. They warned that overindulgence leads to slavery of the soul, that a man who cannot control himself will be controlled by his desires. Seneca, one of the greatest Stoic philosophers, put it plainly: no man is free who is a slave to his body. And that's exactly what happens when you let pleasure control you. Each time you give in, you reinforce weakness. You teach yourself, subconsciously, I need this to feel good. But the truth is, it's controlling you. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher-emperor of Rome, believed in mastering desires, not being ruled by them. He understood that a man who cannot govern his own impulses will never be truly free. The more you chase instant gratification, the more you become its prisoner. The more you seek easy pleasure, the further you drift from true fulfillment. And here's the kicker: every great man in history, from warriors to inventors to visionaries, shared one thing in common: they controlled their desires. They didn't let their impulses dictate their actions. And because of that, they achieved greatness while the rest remained enslaved to their urges. The solution: how to break free. So how do you escape this trap? How do you break free from a habit that's been holding you back for years? The answer lies in 3 timeless Stoic principles: self-discipline, purpose, and transmutation. 1. Self-discipline, the foundation of freedom. Epictetus said, "No man is truly free who is not master of himself." Your journey begins here. The moment you decide to stop being a slave to your impulses is the moment you start reclaiming your power. But self-discipline isn't about punishing yourself or living without joy. It's about choosing what is truly valuable over what is easy. Every time you resist the urge, you train your mind to grow stronger. You build mental toughness. Over time, those impulses lose their grip on you. You stop being controlled by them, and you start to control yourself. 2. Find your purpose, replace the habit. The Stoics believed that a life without purpose is a wasted life. This is why so many men struggle with this habit. They lack a mission to focus their energy on. When your mind is consumed with building something meaningful, starting a business, mastering a skill, pursuing a dream, you don't have time for empty indulgence. The key is not just to resist the habit, but to replace it with something greater. Channel that energy into creating, building, improving yourself. 3. Transmutation. Turn desire into drive. Here's the secret that ancient warriors, artists, and philosophers all knew. Sexual energy is one of the most powerful forces in a man's body. When wasted, it drains you. But when redirected, it becomes fuel. Nikola Tesla, one of history's greatest minds, famously remained celibate his entire life. He believed that by redirecting his energy, he unlocked a level of focus and creativity that allowed him to achieve what others could not. This is the principle of transmutation. Take the energy you would spend on temporary pleasure and use it to power your ambition, your creativity, and your discipline. The transformation. What happens when you quit? Now imagine this. You wake up every day with unshakable confidence. No guilt. No shame. Just pure, unstoppable energy. Your motivation returns. Your focus sharpens. Your testosterone rises. Your drive to achieve skyrockets. This is what the Stoics meant by true freedom, not the freedom to indulge in every impulse, but the freedom to rise above them. This isn't just about quitting a habit. It's about becoming the man you were always meant to be. The final challenge, your choice. So now you face a choice. Will you stay trapped in the cycle, letting this habit steal your energy and potential? Or will you rise above it and take back control of your life? Remember this, no great man in history was ruled by his desires. The ones who changed the world mastered themselves first. Your journey to self-mastery starts now.